Hello YouTube, it's Chris Harrier Pipes. This is take two because I just started drivelling on in the last video and I don't know what came over me, but it was nonsense, so cheers. Could be the gin. Smoking my new shop Bulldog. I'll take this one to Chicago with me, I think. Good travel pipe. And in it, I'm smoking the delicious Robert Lewis Tree Mixture, which is an excellent codgery English blend. Really nicely balanced. Ticks all the boxes, not too creosote-y, you know, smooth, with a bit of pep. And it's just, yeah, banging, really. I do like it. I've stocked up on it, actually. And I like a gin from time to time. And I think it goes well with English blends gin. But I'm not one for experimenting with gins. There's too much crap out there at the minute when it comes to gin. You know, all these chocolate gins and raspberry gins and what, you know, there's a reason why gins that have been around for years and years and years have been around for years and years and years. It's because they're bloody good. Gordon's I'm on tonight. My favourite is Tanqueray. And I don't really mess with anything else, to be honest with you. Beefeater's all right. You know, but any of the new stuff, I always find myself disappointed. I find it one-dimensional. They're trying to push it in a direction that it doesn't want to go. Yeah. I feel the same about spiced rum as well. So, grumpy old man moment over. That's definitely the gin talking. Oh dear. Right, so I've got about 15 pipes on the go, which is why I got garbly in the last video. And I think I'll just keep it simple and show you them when they're done. Around this time next week. I've got 4 to show you that are completed, and I'll stick with that. 2 rusticated and 2 smooth. So I shall get on with it. First one is for Jess, who I've just been messaging with to let him know it's ready. I always send photos to people privately before I do the social media stuff, but Jess basically came up with this shape himself, and it's a shape that I've made 3 times for him now. I don't think we've done a smooth. So we've done 2 sandblasts before, prior to this, a pair. And then this one has a different stem. The last one was with the Eldritch Teal. This is with the red. Excuse me. And a boxwood accent ring on the saddle stem. And rustication with red highlights over black. And a contrast rim. So that'll be going off to Jess just as soon as he pays me. And and then another rusticated pipe for Kirk, a cutty. Cutty's a fun shape to make. The important line is this one here, I suppose, and coming in here. It's not a billiard on a cant. It's definitely a different shape. You see it gets very small. And that's to develop the natural curve up the bowl for the cutty. So again, rusticated, classic Cumberland, French boxwood, which is locally sourced. And that'll be going off to Kirk. Then in Denmark we have Ole's Prince. Nice smooth prints with a copper shank accent. Let's try and get some of that grain showing. It's got some nice swirly open, oh come on, I have to do that on my glasses because it's probably in focus. I did notice that, yeah, you can see there. There's more of a contrast than's coming up on the camera. It's pretty dark outside. It's been a miserable rainy day today, so. There we go. That's going off to Ole. And finally, for Tom, who works for the Rake magazine. If you guys have heard of that, sort of. If I say it's a gentleman's mag, that's going to sound wrong. It's a magazine for gentlemen, not a gentleman's mag. All clothing and country life, racing, all that kind of stuff. It covers all sorts of things for men. It's a men's magazine. Anyway, so quite a privilege for him to get in touch with me and ask me to make him a pipe. So I'm very privileged to be able to have done that for him. And it's a Dublin with a long shank, red Cumberland as opposed to the classic, and French boxwood. And this, I wanted a more sort of natural feel to this, so it's very sort of rounded for a Dublin, and feels very nice in the hand. It's very easy to hold this pipe. It feels soft, if you know what I mean. When you sort of the feeling you get with a Prince or an Apple when you hold something round and natural like wood. It feels soft. If you have something angular, it feels hard. So this is a Dublin that feels soft in the hand and should be nice to smoke. Left the plateau on as well. So that's that. And that's all I've got to show you, really. Nothing major to report. As I said, it's been a bit of a miserable week weather-wise in France after some serious sunshine last week. So the garden's going great guns because it's had all that sun and now some rain. So everything that's managed to set root is kicking off right now. It's good. So hopefully a good season with the veggies. Day off tomorrow for errands and things like that, and then with Bruno for a couple of days, and then back on with the pipes I'm on the go with. I've got some interesting shapes, and obviously having had the Cutty order, I've got a couple of Anns on order as well. And this is where I started garbling last video, so I've got to be careful. But the Anns is basically as a Cutty. It can be more stylized and round because it's sort of a nose warmer rather than something long and elegant like a Cutty. And so that's where the shape came from, I believe. So I'm making one here. You can see it's slightly rounder and a shorter stem and shank. So it's sort of nose warmer size. It's, yeah, exactly the same size as this pipe I'm smoking now. So a good nose warmer. I've got a couple of those on the go. Got an Eskimo on the go, which I'm looking forward to showing you guys when it's ready. And yeah, lots happening. And I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of what's happening. So I shall wait until next week when they're finished and I can show you. So that's me checking in and checking out. And any of you on my commission list that I said for April, we are on target, barring any briar issues or anything like that, so which can occur. So latest May, but I'll be in contact with everybody. I've told the people already whose pipes I've started this week. And then there's only another 4. So if everything goes well this week, I'm good for next week. And I can go to Chicago with a clear conscience. But if I do need a bit of understanding, I'll email you as well. So don't panic. And also a reminder to everybody who contacts me through the website, often my replies will go to your junk folder. I have replied. Check your emails if you're waiting for a response. Cheers. All the best, everyone. And have a great week.